Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Vakaratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurame Deva Sarva Karashi Sarvada. Om Ganganapate Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara. Gurureva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Shri Paramagurubhyo Namaha. Om Gunatitoksharam Brahma Bhagavan Purushottamah Jano Janandidam Satyam Uchate Bhavabandhanat. Om Bhagavate Shri Swaminarayana Namaha Shri Lakshmi Narayana Namaha Narayana Namaha. Om Namo Narayana Om Namo Narayana Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namah Shivaya Shri Hanumate Namaha. Welcome to Nitya Satsang. Today is the 7th of December 2024. I want to offer my prostrations to all the sages, devotees, bhaktas, gyanis residing in the world today, and to the one supreme Paramatma residing in the heart of every single being. With that bhavana, we are continuing to examine concepts in Advaita Vedanta, and today we're going to move ahead into the sixth urmi, which we have not covered yet, and that is bhay, B-H-A-Y-A, meaning fear. Fear is the sixth urmi, is one of the six urmis. Urmi meaning wave of experience, wave of emotion. In this case, this particular urmi encompasses a wide range of anxieties and apprehensions, from fear of death and loss to fear of the unknown. It's fear, basically. Bhay means fear. Fear can paralyze the mind and prevent us from embracing the present moment. Now, there's many aspects to this. The first point is that fear, like an internal wave, it comes in a variety of intensities, right? So the intensity internally of bhai, we should be aware of that. Because as we're living our life day to day, morning to evening, and then at night time, and life goes on, there are times when this fear of different kinds, worries, tensions, what might happen, this is the bhai inside. This comes up. So there are various degrees of this. The awareness of it is necessary. Now, please also do keep in mind, there is some purpose behind this fear being present. It is present for our survival. If we didn't have apprehension, fear, we wouldn't be able to survive in the material world the way the material world is actually constructed by Prakriti. So that emotion is placed by the Mahashakti specifically for some purpose. But that emotion is also placed, is also there so we can evolve beyond it. The experiences within Prakriti exist from a Advaita Vedanta point of view to evolve and to transcend beyond those experiences, see the ultimate truth beyond the material level experience. That is why the experience is there. It is not there to be lost and trapped inside. Hindi में हम कहते हैं कि माया के बंधन में जीव पकड़ गया. Jivatma is lost inside the bondages of Maya. That is not why Maya has created, or God has created through Mahamaya, the experiences of the material world. So, for example, this bhai, the sixth urmi, it is a serious entanglement inside. But to be out of that, abhayam, in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, Sri Krishna Paramatma lists, he has a list of the divine qualities. And the very first one is abhayam, fearlessness. In all of our Hindu temples, we see the deities with the right hand usually. Sometimes in the left hand, but usually right hand. The Ashirvad, like this, palms straight up like this. This is Abhaya Mudra. It's a mudra. That be fearless. How beautiful it is. And so this is another thing I was mentioning yesterday, Murti ka darshan kaise karna, Bhagwan ka. Let's talk about that a little bit more. When we are, for example, as an example, Bhagwan Shankar ki jo Murti ki baat hum yesterday, we were talking about that. Darshan hum karte. You see, we don't say कि हम भगवान को देखने के लिए जाते हैं. भगवान का दर्शन करने के लिए जाते. What does darshan mean? What is the difference between darshan and just seeing? I can go to a museum and see some statues also. वो दर्शन है. मंदिर में हम जाते हैं और परमात्मा का जो विग्रह है उसका जो दर्शन उसका जो हम देखते हैं उसको क्या कहते हैं? हम दर्शन के लिए जाते हैं. What is darshan? Now you see the link between darshan, the abhaya mudra, the vigraha, the mind that we have, and the urmi. See this link. Amazing. Amazing. The urmi can transform in fraction of a second by the darshan of the murti. परमात्मा की मूर्ति. इसीलिए भगवान की जो साकार मूर्ति है इसमें बहुत श्रद्धा रखना. बहुत श्रद्धा रखना. It's a direct, straightforward path to realize the Atma and to evolve into the spiritual dimension. भगवान की मूर्ति का आश्रय रखना और भगवान की मूर्ति की निष्ठा रखना. Speaking a little bit more in Hindi today, somehow. But that is the beauty of our languages also. Kitne amazing languages in Sanatan Dharma. All languages of the world. Murti mein Shraddha. Shraddha is everything. It's not, remove from the mind that this is a stone or a picture. Just as we have $100 bill, we don't treat it as an ordinary piece of paper. It has so many gallons of milk and $100 worth of groceries and so many things are in there if we know how to open that. Similarly, when we have darshan of the murti, that is not like I'm seeing, just looking at the murti. Like it's not like that. Hum Bhagwan ka darshan. Now what is darshan? Darshan is an ontological tattva vision, tattvik vision of the Lord in that form. That is called darshan of the murti. If I have $1 million check, Sachin J Karnik, $1 million, today's date 12/7/24, and it's a piece of paper only in one sense. But iska mahima kya? When I realized, oh my God, what is its power? What am I holding in my hand? Oh my God, I'm going to put it away, and I will have so much, concentration and focus and keep it safe and do so much with that. Now I'm not looking at it just as a piece of paper. I'm looking at it through the eyes of its intense potentiality. That the moment this check is deposited, my goodness, I am a millionaire. This is darshan. Darshan is seeing the piece of paper and seeing the $1 million in the check. That is darshan. Depositing the check, that is sakshatkar. Bhagwan Shankar ka vigrah hai. He's got abhay mudra. Unka sab, beautiful vigrah is there. I'm doing darshan. We do darshan to realize who he is. What is the glory? He's giving abhay mudra. For example, we're just talking about one feature, abhay mudra. And when we do darshan of the murti, ke mere saath mera ishta hai, mera paramatma hai, with that tenacity, strength, that the Lord is with me, come what may. Anything may happen in the world, but he is with me. This is true in every religion, Christianity, Vaishnavism, Shaivism, Shaktism, jo bhi sampradaya hai, doesn't matter. That intense anchoring with the form of the Lord. This is called आश्रय. वैष्णव संप्रदाय में इसको आश्रय कहते हैं. And when a bhakta 100% comes into आश्रय, वहां ही मुक्ति हो जाती है उसकी. हमारे मन में क्या है? हमारे में संशय है, we have vasanas, we have this, our distractions in billion directions. क्या दर्शन हम करते? दर्शन का महिमा कुछ अलग प्रकार का महिमा है. This is not, when we go to any मंदिर, ये जो हमारे जो मंदिर है, भगवान के जो मंदिर है, इसका महिमा अद्भुत महिमा है. It's not just going to some place like that. It's not like that. दर्शन के लिए किसका दर्शन करने के लिए जाते? Think, for example, if we had to meet the President of the United States, are we going to go in some dilapidated clothes and shorts and no, we're going to booted, suited and all this, proper way and all that thing and what to say and what not to say, just to have a 5-minute conversation with the President. ऐसे तो billions of सब president और सब कुछ है एक भगवान के एक रोम में. In one, तो किसका दर्शन करते हैं? कौन है वो? And that is the point. This is called Swarup Nishtha. That भगवान का जो विग्रह है, जितनी श्रद्धा आती है इसमें, the maximum श्रद्धा, when Shraddha reaches, Shraddha meaning intense reliance, Sharanagati, faith, belief that this is the Lord, और वो मुझको आशीर्वाद देते, इतनी श्रद्धा आ जाती कि it becomes alive for you, it becomes real for you. Sachin holds the $1 million check and Sachin says, I am a millionaire already. It is real. It's a real check given by whoever it is given. It is a valid check. All I have to do is to deposit. The validity of the check, I believe that it is valid, that is Shraddha. If I say this is some fake printed thing, like the fake monopoly money, meaningless. Monopoly money का $1 billion का कुछ piece of paper मिल जाएगा. It's useless. It's fake. But a real check is different. It's real. So to recognize the difference between the real and the duplicate and the unreal, ये माया का जो मायामय सुख है, वो डुप्लीकेट सुख है. और भगवान का जो सनातन आनंद है, वो रियल आनंद है. That's the difference. That's the difference between sukh and dukh and that anandam. That is the Paramatma himself. वो महा आनंद है, महा आनंद, दिव्य आनंद. But to access that, श्रद्धा, शरणागति, दिव्य भाव, दिव्य बुद्धि, अखंड वृत्ति, भगवान का महिमा, इन गुजराती में कहते भगवान ने ओळखवा, भगवान ने मोटा संत ने ओळखवा. ओळखाण. Oળkhan means recognition. There's a whole tradition in the Kashmiri Shaivism called about recognition. It is called Pratyabhigna Hridayam. There's a beautiful book written by Christopher Wallace, one of the great scholars in Shaiva Tantra, and it's called the Recognition Sutras. बहुत अद्भुत दो उन्होंने पुस्तक लिखे. I've sent him an email also with a appreciation for the work he has done. Amazing. Western fellow. He must be some reincarnation from some great rishi. And he's one of the topmost scholars in the Kashmiri Shaivism. To recognize who is in front of me. जब हम भगवान की जो विग्रह है, वो कौन है? हम क्या है? वो कौन है? उनके पास कैसी शक्ति है? उनका स्वरूप कैसा है? उनका महिमा क्या है? माता जी का महिमा क्या है, देवी का महिमा क्या है, गणेश जी का महिमा क्या है, श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा का महिमा क्या है, सब गुरु परंपरा हमारी जो इनका इनका महिमा, सी महिमा मीन्स ग्लोरी दैट कम्स इनसाइड बाय रिकग्नाइजिंग द लॉर्ड, बाय रिकग्नाइजिंग who it is. This is in Gujarati, it is called Olkhan, to recognize that being as it is. Like in Christianity, when Jesus says, you have seen me, you have seen the Lord. This is the whole point. Otherwise, he's just a human being like anybody else, but to recognize the tattva. Guru Nanak Dev kya kehte hai? You know, but look at the entire, you know, the Japji Sahib, which is there. I want to do some special presentation on that sometime. But kab karenge Bhagwan ki ichha. So many million things are there, you know, to do all these things. Japji Sahib is where that Paramatma is giving updesh to Guru Nanak. That is Japji Sahib. Bahut adbhut scripture hai wo in Sikhism. Sikhism we say that, but there's no ism and all that. वो एक महान संत हो गए, बहुत बड़े संत हो गए. And that divine Paramatma, Sat Shri Akal. This is the Sikh, you know, when they meet each other, what they say, Sat Shri Akal. इसका meaning क्या है? Sat meaning that's Satyam, Anantam Brahma. Vedanta is teaching this. Shri meaning the great intense power that is Mahalakshmi. From Hindu point of view, you can put it that way. Shri meaning Aishwarya, Paramatma ka Aishwarya. And Akal meaning beyond time, beyond space, time, causality. That tattva, tat, tvam asi, that tattva is speaking to Guru Nanak ji in Japji Sahib. And this is spoken in all the Gurudwaras. It is read with reverence, with devotion, and it has so much phenomenal transcendental truth in that. You can spend millions of lifetimes studying Japji Sahib only. That is its power. ये सब क्या है? ये कृपा है. This is grace. And this is how darshan is done. It can be done in many ways. With the vigraha, it can be like if you go to the Gurudwara, there's no vigraha there. There's the grantha there, the worship. But they, you know, they do the pradikshana 3 times. They do the aarti. Just like in हम जो मूर्ति की जो पूजा करते हैं, वो ग्रंथ की पूजा करते हैं. So that why? So that what is in the granth, what is spoken inside the words, that comes inside of us. And so the Guru becomes active inside of us. That is why it is called Guru Dwar. Moksha Dwar. Moksha Dwaram Apavrutam. Dwar meaning doorway into the Paramatma. The Sikh temples are called what? They're called Gurudwaras, right? Dwar means what? It means gate. It means that once you go through that, you go on the other side. What is on the other side? That Akal Tattva, that Param Tattva. Okay, let's stop here for now. I don't know how we got into all that, but we started talking about this bhai urmi. ये सब आ जाएगा हमारे में. किस प्रकार का भय रहेगा? किसका भय? कोई भय भी नहीं है. छोड़ दो सब. ओम ध्यानमूलम गुरोर्मूर्ति मंत्रमूलम गुरोर्वाक्यम पूजामूलम गुरोर्पदम मोक्षमूलम गुरोर्कृपा. ओम तमेव माता च पिता तमेव बंधुश्च सखा तमेव विद्या द्रविणं तमेव सर्वं मम देव. ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विचे. ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विचे. ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विचे. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु महालक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता. नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै. नमो नमः. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु महाकालीरूपेण संस्थिता. नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै. नमो नमः. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु महा सरस्वती रूपेण संस्थिता. नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै. नमो नमः. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शांति रूपेण संस्थिता. नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै. नमो नमः. ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्ष्यमामृतात्. ओम नमः शिवाय. दिव्यलिंगाय नमः. ऊर्ध्वलिंगाय नमः. आत्मलिंगाय नमः. परमात्मलिंगाय नमः. द्वादश ज्योतिर्लिंगाय नमो नमः. ओम दुर्गे दुर्गे रक्षिणी ठ ठ स्वाहा. ओम श्री राधा कृष्णार्पणमस्तु। ह्रीं